I got my battle gear on. I'm ready for the fight. I'm ready for whatever, any day or any night. I got my battle gear on. I'ma stay dirted up. I'm going to the end. We count to turn up.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Darnell Alexander. Yeah, that's me, Darnell Alexander, also known as Zan Man, or you could call me Mr. Fat Wings. I hold some different titles because I get around, but I get around in a good way. I've done a lot in my 56 years. That's why I came on this YouTube platform, to actually be able to pour into somebody else. And I've been attempting to do this for so many years, guys. I probably have like 7 channels started over 7 years, I guarantee you. But all of them consist of something different because I am a serial entrepreneur. I've been doing a lot of different things that God has given me talent to do over the years. And at 56 years old, guys, I'm starting to finally gravitate to the things that I love and have a passion for, which took a long time to get into that lane of knowing that, to going through all the transitions of life and not really knowing where you are, what you are. My background, I'm a United States Marine veteran, disabled veteran, 100%, 2 combat actions. I'm raising 6 grandbabies, permanent management custody of all 6 of them, and have been starting out 10 years ago. And the oldest is 14. 10 years ago, we received him on a permanent basis. And prior to that, him being born, we had him back and forth. So my channel really started out to really kind of give you some insight for people that may be going through similar challenges of life, especially when it comes to raising kids and grandkids. So I got involved in that thought of, hey, you know what? I've been trying to do this all these years. Let me do something that's actually going to not just help others, but help myself. I needed to really get on there to get these things off my chest. It's not as easy to talk to my wife about the situation because she internalizes it. And I think the more I talk about it to her, the more it kind of gets to her about what we're dealing with, and that being her blood daughter, that, you know, she goes through different things. Plus, she's a woman, I'm a man, it's different. So I didn't want to bombard her year after year with how frustrated I am one minute and then I'm not the next minute. Then, you know, so I'm not considered to be an unstable man, and by no means, but when you have so much on your plate, raising 6 grandbabies or raising children, period, that you didn't plan, and it just kind of happened. Matter of fact, we had the first 4 all the way up until 2 years ago, and then she lost the last 2 and didn't even realize she lost them. She was that inundated with drugs, and her babies were taken from her, and she was in a drug comatose state. And I talk about a lot of what happened with that on this channel, but I don't do it to bash her. I do it in a sense to show you where God has led my family and myself, my grandbabies, the things that we face, the things that we go through. And later down the line, we have a concept that we're building on for our entire family, just, you know, to really help somebody. But anyhow, I'm a minister at heart. I'm a minister by license. My wife's a minister. We are active, and if you know us, you know us. But I want you to get to know me a little bit. So if you're listening to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and lock in with me, and, you know, just join the journey. I lock back in. You know, it's been a lot of cap on all these people, and that's what I want to really get to today. Just real brief. I've just started. This is the start of week number 2. Man, it's so much cap, so many lies, so much deception on YouTube. People would do anything for a subscriber, man. People would do anything for a dollar bill. People would lie, man. How do you just so deliberately lie about so much stuff? So today all this weekend I was kind of perusing through YouTube, working on my stuff, spending time with my grandbabies, my wife, and we're in church, we're out eating, we're doing all of this stuff, we're out shopping, and I'm the whole time I'm doing some little shorts and stuff. Check some of my pretty cool shorts, and at the same time I'm looking through some of the channels because people are attempting to connect and saying, "Hey, I just subbed, I'm waiting on you." So I go back and I'll sub that person after I check your channel because I'm not just going to sub to anything. I'll be honest with you, and I'll let you know that, hey, I can't really deal with this. So if you want to unsubscribe, that's fine. But the reality is, when you do subscribe, an hour later they unsubscribe you anyway. And then you go from, my channel was going from subs up here, back down, up 10, back down 12. I'm like, what? Okay, forget that. I'm not doing this to count my pockets or nothing. I'm good. I'm doing this because I truly and sincerely want to see people come in and let me share some things with you over this 56-year journey that I've had, man, to be able to pour into somebody. I pour into a lot of people, guys. I owned a restaurant. I started from scratch in 2015. The same year I ended up with grandbabies. All that's in my episodes of how we started raising her 6 children and her 6 kids. And I talk about it to the degree that I want to pour more into it. So I have another page where I owned a restaurant, where I owned the restaurant called Fat Wings, PHAT, Pretty Hot and Tasty, and end up selling it because of the stress that was caused by what was going on in the fact that we were raising the first 3 grandbabies, found out she was pregnant with a 4th, found out she was doing heavy drugs, had another daughter, the other daughter on drugs. I'm talking about, guys, these guys, they not getting budded. They straight on drugs, bro. And it just kind of like, it crushed us because they weren't brought up like that. It crushed us, bro. It sincerely crushed us. I'm feeling it right now, even as I say it. Guys, you don't know the pressure and the frustrations you go through in your life, man. I had a rough life, man. But I've overcome everything to get to a point where I thought me and my wife would be able to at least just take. We've never, ever, ever taken a real, true vacation together. All we've done was had to deal with them. Man, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't wait till they became of age to leave, for real. Not expecting to be raising 6. She never got pregnant in my house. She was in the streets having babies and giving them up to the system. And the system would have all 6 right now had it not been for God. Because the Lord wouldn't allow me and my wife to turn our backs on this. But I'm going to tell you, this has been some of the most trying circumstances in my life, bro. It almost dragged me. Me and my wife been dragged through the mud on it. We know it's a lot of backbiting, people lying, talking about you anyway, but man, we have like literally bent over backwards for these girls. Now, thank God that one of them escaped, gave her life back, rededicated her life back to the Lord Jesus Christ, got clean on her own through God. She's every day Bible reading, Bible studies, everything, got married and has a son. I got the chills just thank God for my youngest daughter. The oldest one, man, she's sitting in prison, and that's going to be part of my whole conversation. But anyhow, my main thing today, I just wanted to get on and just say, hey, I'm originally from St. Louis, United States Marine, went through a lot, owned a lot of different businesses. I'm a creator by just gifting and by what God's placed in me. I love people. I try to do my best to do what's right in this world and life. And the last thing I like for people to do is lie to me. And I hate to lie. So reality check. Monetized in 30 days. We hearing it constantly. And I looked up some things online, and I was like, you know what, man, so many people. That's so cap. Now, can it happen? Yeah, it can happen. But let me share with you. This is what I pulled up on on an AI platform that's pretty much connected to YouTube information. Monetization, YouTubers can earn money through ad sponsorship and brand deals. We all know this stuff. But YouTubers can earn around $2 to $12 per thousand views, but earnings vary widely depending on the niche, views, and other factors. There are tens of millions of YouTube channels in the world. Less than 6% of YouTube channels are monetized through YouTube Partner Program. It just said over tens of millions, but less than 6%. So I read one yesterday and was kind of perusing through I love to research, and I'm looking through some different articles and some different backgrounds as far as it goes. When you start researching, you want to know about something, you're Googling, you're fact checking and all this stuff. 1% of people on YouTube are even monetizing, they're saying, in 30 days. So it can happen. But for all these people that's claiming that they're making money and monetizing within 30 days, it's cap. So many people talking about something for small creators, how YouTube has opened this door up and so many people are jumping in. Word to the wise. Now, I'm not telling you to not subscribe to people. Of course, we want people subscribing. I'm just saying be honest about things. The more honest you can find, the more honesty you can find. You're going to know it's a journey. It's going to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears sometimes. You got to dedicate yourself to stuff like this. I'm not saying take your whole life, because I was able to get up, get my grandbabies out, read my word, pray, shower. I'm heading the door right now. I have a food concession trailer that I still run that I want to tell you about. That's on my other YouTube channel, Mr. Fat Wings. And I'm going to be pumping that up pretty soon, because the spring is coming and we're going full out on that. And that's one of my passions, one of my loves is cooking. So it takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot. But I'm the type of person, I need pressure in order for me to move like that. A lot of people can't work under pressure. I work under pressure. So I love when I get that, I'm that dude that'll wait till the 12th hour and be like, all right, I got to have it in 5 minutes. I'm done. All right, here you go. And that's how my mind works, and that's how I operate. And thank you guys for jumping on. But, man, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. It's not that many people out there monetizing like that, showing you I can fabricate paperwork all day and put it on a screenshot up and say, yo, check this out. Look at what I'm making. It's not that hard to do. And at the same time, if you are, thank God for you, because I'm never, ever, ever, ever a hater. Never will be, never have been. So if you're doing it for the ones that's doing it, they obviously doing something to do it. But for the millions of people saying they doing it and no, you ain't doing nothing, stop the cap. Y'all have a great day. God bless you. Signing out. Darnell Alexander, a.k.a. The Zan Man.